Hey everybody, and welcome to the next game that I'm going to play, which is Star Wars Conquest, the Star Wars mod for Mount and Blade Warband. I have of course played this a lot of times on the channel in the past, and I wanted to give it another go. The Mount and Blade Bannerlord Early Access is going to start in March, I believe, and I wanted to get back into things. I also want to do some other mods for Mount and Blade Warband, maybe not entire campaigns, but maybe 1 or 2 hour first impressions. So do also let me know what other mods you want me to check out. Mods like the Lord of the Rings mod or the Napoleonic Wars, I think it's called Legal or something, it's like a French word, are supposed to be really good and they look very interesting. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this going. So as I said, I have played this a lot in the past, never actually managed to complete a game like this, but that's also because I always have the goal to conquer the entire map, which is very difficult if you are on an independent faction. So we will begin as a human male. We have spent our early years traveling around the galaxy with our parents. My father was, and I do always like to start humble because I do like the story of, the lone person who came from a, humble descent and, grew up to be like a big warrior, mighty warrior. Here we can actually choose to join a faction, but that automatically puts us at war with other factions, so for the moment we will remain independent, but in the future we might actually join one of the groups. Alright, so here we go. So the attributes, people who have watched my other series do know I do love myself some charisma because of the leadership perk that you get with this, which basically lets you recruit more teammates. Strength, of course, also important. I'll get this to like level 9 so that you can actually upgrade this all to 10. So each 3 points you have in this, so for example, 3 strength, 6 strength, 9 strength, 12, you will gain 1 point for this. So for example, Iron Flash is increase hit points, so we'll increase that. Leadership, I will increase that too. I do also like, navigating map speed. I think that's very important, actually. Sensors, also how far you can look. And trainer, I think, is also important because it just automatically levels up your teammates without you having to worry about fighting battles. Alright. The game does look very, very, very dated. It already looked dated back when it was released, and though I can still love it for nostalgic purposes, it is a very difficult game to recommend to others, so in that sense I do really think we need something like Bannerlord. It is a period of civil war. The Galactic Empire is in constant battle with the Rebel Alliance, while the Hutt Cartel looks for opportunities to make money and expand their area of rule. Whatever course you take, a great adventure awaits you. Before we also begin, I would like to let you guys know that there is indeed a updated version of the Star Wars Conquest mod out there. I think it's called New Order, but it also lacks some features like the Jedi and Force powers that will be added later. So for the moment, I think this is still the most complete version. If you also do love Star Wars and you want to see more Star Wars, please head on over to the Battlefront Max channel. You can find the link to that channel in the description down below, and it is the channel where I do Star Wars Battlefront 2 mod and map reviews. I also have other let's see, here we go. We'll just use these old save games. I also have other YouTube channels that you can find in the description, various Let's Plays or gaming review channels, so please head on over, and if you like what you see, please support those channels and subscribe. Alright, without further ado, let's get going. So we are close to the Trade Federation here. We have 400 credits. It's not a whole lot, but we can see what we have. This is the closest major planet. Actually, Corellia has 2. Let's actually go to Vulpter. I am using a new type of recording software, so please let me know if it looks good. Sound might be a little low. If that's the case, I will crank up the sound a little bit more afterward. There is no music I realize that, especially on the map, it might be a little bit quiet sometimes, but that's purely because all of the songs here are copyrighted. And maybe if it is too quiet, I will do some like copyright-free music over it. Let's see. So we can actually recruit some volunteers. Let's begin with that. I got 2 people in my party now, and we can speak with the planet administrator to see if they have some work. Do you have any tasks? We are suffering greatly at the hands of a group of bandits. They take our food and livestock and kill anyone who doesn't obey them. In the days of the Republic, we would be sent aid, but our ruler refuses to help. With some help, the people here could be taught discipline and combat skills. We just need an experienced warrior to teach us. So, this is a pretty good mission to do, because all you need to do is basically hold on, let me actually get off this. So all you need to do is basically train peasants over the span of a few days, and then in the end bandits will attack you. Now the bandits will be quite large in amount, so you will have to have some party members of your own. Let's see, speak with planet administrator, train the colonists. We'll come back to this moment in a bit, or this planet in a bit, because I do want to recruit a few more before we do that. Possibly, let's see, I have 350. We'll recruit 3 more. Also, if you want me to go to a specific planet or faction, please let me know. I did do one series once where I thought it was nice to like let viewers decide exactly what would happen next by, for example, saying like, okay, what planet, or like what is the first thing we're going to do in the next episode. But that didn't necessarily work because not everybody actually checked it out all the way to the end, so I got answers that didn't really make sense. But I still do like it because this game and mod is so vast that there's a lot possible. So if you do want to see something specific, like you want me to go and meet Anakin, or you want me to, I don't know, go visit Coruscant and see if I can get a mission there, you can definitely let me know and I'll see what I can do. Oh. We are being attacked by Jawas. I'm not afraid to fight. I'm trying to figure out what would be smart here in terms of where to do the battle. Probably on Corellia instead of the ship. I will actually dismount. All of these are Imperial recruits. We'll actually hold. I have a little knife. It's not very useful. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Since we only have... we're 16 versus 17, so not that many... If everybody makes 1 kill, we can win. I already made 3. So we're good. It's also lucky that Jawas are among like the weakest units out there. Am I being... oh, I'm being attacked from the... There we go. Ooh, God. Oh, that did some damage. Oh! Alright, and with that we have actually won, even though I got knocked out. That's fun, though. We got 1 wounded, which is me. And we got some captured enemies, which we can then... oh, no, of course, I don't have any prisoner management. We do have some items here. 38 is better than what I have now. Pipe cannot be used to block. Don't use that a lot anyway, but it has 14, 25. Yeah, it's not that good. We'll sell that. Get a little bit more armor here. Alright. There we go. So I have it. First of all, I have advanced to level 2, so we can actually put something new in there. We're not at the limit yet of our party, so I'll just increase strength. I want to get that up to where I can upgrade this to level 2. So yeah, here you have prison management. So if I had a point in this, I could actually get the captured Jawas in there. Power Strike increases my melee damage. I mean, the weapon sucks, so that's not a whole good thing. Looting, trainer, tracking. Let's see, that's actually good for if you want something good. So let's see, do a surgery. So 4% chance that a mortally struck party member will be wounded rather than killed. I do think that's actually very important. Okay. Let's do another save. You have to save a lot because a lot of unexpected things can happen or it can even crash. Without further ado then, let's actually do some training here. Oh wait, I have to upgrade them. Ooh, look at that. We'll get them to army level. We have a lot more money now, so I could actually also go to a new planet and recruit some more. Let's actually stick with the Imperial recruits for now. We'll go to Thespias and Lanik. Maybe even Bogdan, but I'm not too sure yet. There's actually a battle going on here. What is this battle? Deserters versus the patrol fleet. Let's actually aid them. Oh, look at this army. Now, deserters are always very high level. They have great armor, they have great weapons, so they're very dangerous unless you have an overwhelming might to take them down, whether that's in numbers or just equipment. You can actually see they are rebel deserters. I can still give my troopers orders, but not necessarily the fellow Imperial units that are part of the patrol fleet. There you go. Death by 1,000 cuts, that's what that is. Oh, we won.
Victory is ours.
We lost 3, but they are wounded, meaning that they will come back after a while. Here we go, so the Imperial Navy trooper. We just gained a little bit of reputation there. Plus 10, plus 12. Okay, it's all not that good. So, more are ready to be upgraded. For now, I will make this just all stormtroopers. There we go. Okay, 100. I might actually, well, how big is my party size? 37 I can have a maximum of. I will go to Bogdan, then recruit more volunteers, then go to Corellia, sell what I have to get some money, because you also will need money to upgrade your units whenever they can. And so if I don't have any money, I'm not able to do that. And I mean, with 26, that is pretty good. Because the farmers that you will train will also join you in the battle against the bandits. Let's actually land on the planet surface. Ah, look at that. Finally, it's not nighttime. I might actually sell this speeder bike too. It's a lot better that you're quick, but I just don't like the feeling of it. We could actually also talk to the planet administrator here. See if they have a mission on Corellia. It's fun, isn't it, that the whole like aesthetic of Corellia is well established enough to where it kind of looks like it did in the movies. Or movie, I should say. Let's see. Planet Administrator, here we go. Hello, sir. Hello, stranger. You seem to be new to Corellia. I'm the administrator of this planet. Do you happen to have a job? This war between the Galactic Empire and the Rebel Alliance has brought our planet to the verge of ruin. Our trade fleets get raided before they can reach their destination. Our merchants are afraid to leave the safety of the planet's shields, and if those aren't enough, the taxes to maintain the war take away the last bits of our savings if peace does not come soon. We cannot hold on for much longer. So, who can stop this? There have been attempts to reconcile the two sides and reach an agreement, which is indeed possible in Mount and Blade in this game, which is very, very cool too. Over time, there will be like peace treaties, and sometimes that will be broken, etc. So, it's really, really cool in that sense. However, there are powerful lords on both sides whose interests lie in continuing the war. These troops urge all others not to heed to the word of sensible troops, but to keep fighting. While these leaders remain influential, no peace agreement can be reached. Who are these warmongers who block the way of peace? They are Grand Moff Tracta from the Galactic Empire and Admiral Akbar from the Rebel Alliance. Nice. I like that Akbar is like a hard ass. Until they change their mind or lose their influence, there will be no chance of having peace between the two sides. What can be done? There is a way to resolve the issue. A particular determined person can perhaps persuade one or both of these lords to accept making peace. And even if that fails, it can be possible to see that these lords are defeated by force and taken prisoner. Oh my god, are we going to take Akbar prisoner? If they are captive, they will lose their influence and they can no longer oppose an agreement. What do you think? Can you do it? It seems difficult, but I'll try. Most of the merchants on the planet will gladly dig into their bank accounts to support such a plan. I think we can collect 12,000 credits between ourselves. We will be happy to reward you with that sum if you can work this out. Convince Grand Moff Tracta and Admiral Akbar to accept peace, and if either of them proves too stubborn, make sure they fall captive and cannot be ransomed until a peace deal is settled. Ugh. I don't know how long I have for this, but I'll try. Excellent, you will have our blessings. I hope you can deal with those two old goats. We'll be waiting for you and hoping for good news. So this might very well be a quest that is way out of my league at this moment for the level that I am. What I do want to check out, Charisma, is what exactly is the skill? Persuasion. Here we go. Well, that's, first of all, that's 0, and that's probably charisma. No. Persuasion. Okay, yeah, it's intellect or intelligence. So we got to crank that up because currently I can only do. I can have my persuasion up to level 3. That's of course not a whole lot. Though I don't know. I've never actually dabbled in that. Let's see. Trade with the goods. So he has a lot of good stuff. I could actually also get a new weapon here. My weapon sucks at the moment. But I will have 141. Let's see what he has. This is all very expensive, as you can see. Lightsabers, though. Mount and Blade goals. That's what we call that. This is all not that good. This is pretty good, but too expensive. For now, I'll just keep it with this. I'll go back here. And so this is pretty cool. So we have to either find Akbar or Tracta, and they're in real time somewhere on this huge map. And the way we can, for example, find them is we can either run into them by coincidence or we can actually go around and talk to some of the high lords and more, high-ranking officers of both factions to ask where they are. Can I recruit again? Yes, I can. Enough time has passed to where I can actually recruit again. So let's train the peasants. So now time will actually speed up, which is not really noticeable on this this map because this is all space, so you don't actually see like time and or a day and night cycle. There we go. And that's it. And I have to do this like 3 or 4 times, sometimes against like 2 or 3 bandits, or not bandits, but trainees. But that's basically how that works. I'll do another save. You can see that the last series I did, we got into like day 18, so let's at least hope that we can get a lot further than that. Again, the campaign can be really lengthy depending on what your goal is. And actually, I don't even know if there's like a end state. The game might like never end. What I like to do again is try and conquer the entire map, but that's super difficult. I never actually got further than maybe owning like 3 or 4 planets. And those were often tiny planets. Okay, so for the moment though, it seems that we're only fighting 1 trainee per time. Oh god. There we go. Recruiting another set of volunteers. Oops, no. And currently, since we are neutral, we can pretty much aid, I think, all factions, including rebels, Imperials, and Hutt Cartel. The only thing is, though, when they are interwoven into a conflict, we cannot join in, which are some of the coolest battles out there. So that is a bit of a shame, but again, eventually we will probably join some factions. Well, it seems that I'm only 1 guy. It's not very exciting in terms of the training itself, but... There we go. The bandits should probably arrive any time now. Still nothing. So, for example, right, with the Akbar mission... this is, of course, going to go off the days that I have, though, to complete that. That does suck, actually. I could actually check how much time I have for that. Again, I might literally not have... Yeah, see, I have 28 days to finish this. If I don't, I will lose some reputation here. It should be fine, but 28 days is not enough to where I can actually get that done. Especially because this costs like half a day each time. I will get experience, though, from it, so... if I level up again, I'll put it in intelligence. And the thing, though... I do believe that if you upgrade intelligence once, you can put 2 points into the skills in the middle. So I can immediately get my persuasion up to level 2, which is cool. There we go. As you get ready to continue the training, a sentry from the planet runs up to you, shouting alarms. The bandits have been spotted on the short-range scanners, and they intercept course for Vulpture. The administrator begs that you organize a newly trained militia and face them. That is exactly what we'll do. Jesus. Can I get off this thing? Thank you. Oop. Oh my god! Got slaughtered there. How do you change to other characters again? Wow, we might actually lose this. You can actually see that they have some shields. They have some pretty good equipment. Our units are still pretty basic. Actually surprised not all of our Imperial units are here. Thought they would be. There's a way to switch to the view of these characters. I just don't remember the Bhutan. Oh wow, we actually won. Look at that. 4 killed Imperial recruits. A lot of colonists killed, but luckily they did it. So, here we go. The bandits are broken. Those few who remain run off with their tails between their legs, terrified of the colonists and their new champion. New champion that did nothing. The villagers have little left in the way of wealth after their ordeal, but they offer all you can find, all they can find to show their gratitude. I will take it as my due, purely because I need to sell some stuff. And you can see that I can sell this for a pretty good price. Okay. How about we try something different now? Well, actually, no. I'm actually going back to Corellia, just because it's the safe bet. I'm currently wounded. We'll probably head towards another planet. See if we can, There we go. That's good money. 484. Two-handed. That's all too expensive. The weapon he had before does not seem to be here anymore. Alright. I can still actually recruit up to 9. Let's actually now start with mixing things up and actually get some Navy troopers in there. So they'll be attacking from a distance. Actually, these units might still be so low level that they will be melee only. I'm not entirely sure of that. Okay, that's 4, so still 5. There we go. I do love to make armies that are all like sort of like coherent and have the same type of unit because it kind of looks cool, right? It looks like, you know, a stormtrooper army or a clone trooper army, but it's not really the tactical, you know, suggested approach. You know, ideally you want to mix things up between long distance units and melee units. Oh wait, okay, I am actually at the max, so now I can actually use the money that I have for other purposes. So let's either see if we can hunt for bandits or something else to at least get some experience up, because I need that persuasion up there. Do we have... Yes, we do. We have an administrator we can talk to. And I realize I can also do that from the menu. Just talk to him, but I do like to see what is on, you know, a planet. Do you have any tasks? Thank you, sir, but we do not really need anything. Alright, nice talk. Can go to Coruscant. Look at that. This has always been very, very cool to me that they created this in a medieval game. And partly also why I cannot wait for Bannerlord are, of course, the mods that are going to come out. But it's not like I'm going to be, you know, asking like, oh my god, I want mods immediately. First, I want to experience the vanilla Bannerlord game and see what all sorts of like new stuff the game has to offer. And then we'll focus on mods. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, you need to go to the main hall, don't you, to actually talk to the person who's in control here. We got some elite stormtroopers. Look at that. It's Palpy. It's Palpy himself who's in control. Do I know you? That's actually sounding more like a mixture between like a drunk Yoda or something. I am Emperor Palpatine, the ruler of the Galactic Empire and the Lord of Coruscant. You may be of common birth, but know that I am always looking for good men to fight for me, if they can prove themselves to be worthy of my trust. You have a task. I need to send a data card to Grand Moff Tracta, who should be currently at Mustafar. If you will be heading towards there, would be delivered to them. The data card needs to be in the hands in 30 days. Of course. You can see here now that my relationship with Palpatine has risen a little bit. Here's the data card and a small sum to cover your travel expenses. Give my regards to Grand Moff Tracta. Well, that's actually kind of cool. So they do give you a little bit of money. It's like 30 credits or something. So that won't get you a whole lot, but still. Alright. Now the question is, where exactly is Mustafar? There's a pretty easy way to check that. Locations. These are all the planets and space stations, people. This is really cool. Mustafar. Show on the map. All the way down. There we go. The whole thing, of course, with the Akbar situation and also Tracta is, again, if you cannot persuade them, they said, see if you can capture them. First of all, the army that they probably will have beside them would be one, if not huge, full of elite units. So persuasion is like the only way. But again, your persuasion level probably needs to be like super high level if you want to deal with something like that. Oh, what we got here? Oh, I think they were fighting Jawas or something. Could have gotten something from that, but fortunately did not. Mustafar's like the southernmost planet if you look at this like that. Alright, so I need to actually pay them their wages. That's fine. It's actually a lot. I guess because I already have like 37 units. Their weekly pay is pretty high up there. And again, most of this episode I've been doing missions for the Empire, but at any time we can also start doing missions for the Rebels or the Hutt Cartel. How about we first land on the planet surface? I want to take a good look at it. Ooh, it looks very dark and gloomy. Like, proper real-time lighting is what I'm looking forward to with Bannerlord. Let's go to main hall and see if Tracta is indeed here. There she is. Or he. I am Grand Moff Tracta, a commander of Galactic Empire and the Lord of Mustafar. Normally I cut the throats of impudent commoners who barge into my presence uninvited, but I am in a good mood today. Wow, He is less honorable than Palpy. What is it? Here you see that I have the option to beg him, but I bring a message from Emperor Palpatine because I'm quite sure that this will not work at this moment. Oh, let me see that. Well, well, well. It was good of you to bring me this, Konoha. Take my seal as proof that I have received it, and give my regards to Emperor Palpatine when you see them again. So now I actually have to go back there, but we can actually ask if he has a task for us. I have something you could help with, an issue with the lawless villain known as Moraine of Dak. He murdered one of my troops and has been on the run from his judgment ever since. I cannot let him get away with avoiding justice, so I put a bounty of 300 credits on his head. Friends of the murdered man reckon that this assassin may have taken refuge with his family at Frusan. You might be able to hunt him down and give him what he deserves. Reason why I declined that mission, if my memory serves me right, the bounty hunter missions, or at least some of them, are set up to where I think, and I could be wrong, help me if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, but if they're on a planet and you find the bounty and then you attack him or her, the rest of the planet will then become hostile towards you. But I could be wrong. So now they want me to go back to Coruscant, which you can do. I also actually will do a save. It's been a while since we saved. Probably a lot of days have gone by now. I mean, it has been the first week, so... Got a rebel fleet there. Can actually go past Naboo. See if they have something here. Ooh, look at this. They have a tournament. That's always nice. Actually, let's land on the planet service first. See, this is absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's a... Oh, I don't remember that, but... Again, very aesthetically pleasing. Even with the very old engine. Again, Imperial controlled. And again, the cool thing is that if we, if for example the Hutt Cartel or the Rebels take over this planet, all these units will change according to their proper faction. Oh, look at that. Now it actually spawned in properly. It might actually be that if I'm not close enough, you won't see the arch there. Planet Administrator's here. Let's see if he has a job. Oh, okay. We had some fighting near the town lately with all the chaos that comes with it. This led of some of our less upstanding locals to try and make their fortune out of looting the shops and farms during the confusion. A lot of valuable goods were taken. I need somebody to teach those bastards a lesson. Sound like your kind of work? Sure. Excellent. You will find the Jawas roaming around this sector, probably trying to rob more good people, kill or capture the bastards. I don't care what you do with them. I'll pay you a bounty of 40 credits on every band of Jawas you destroy. Until all the Jawas are dealt with, good luck. But first, I want to join the tournament. We can also visit the cantina. That's always nice. Cantinas are usually also very different depending on where you are. Look at that. We have a nice view of Naboo outside. It's like a shisha bar. Hello there, bartender. You can actually recruit some heroes from time to time, but let's see. Few participants. The first round will be 3 teams with 6 fighters. I don't have a whole lot of credits. I'll start slow. Oh, Christ. Well, at least we have a shield. Come on, get this biker dude. Oh, he was with me. Okay. Victory is ours. The next round will be 3 teams with 8 fighters each. Oh my goodness. If we can be like the 3rd team that is not get involved with the first battles, we should be pretty good. Oh my god. What is happening? Who am I fighting? Wow, that did not last long. And we have been eliminated from the tournament. Great. Alright. Yeah, let's go back to Coruscant for now. Actually, no, wait. There's the Jabba issue, right? Actually, I don't know if they... Yeah, there they are. Ugh, Black Sun Pirates. Not entirely sure where the Jawas were headed to. Those Black Sun Pirates, they are pretty scary. Their ship is also probably faster than mine. Meaning I won't be able to really catch up to them. See, that's the really interesting part about Mount and Blade in general. And also with its mods, is that sometimes in RPGs you have a lot of like skill points. Or a lot of different skills you can put points into. And only like 2 or 3 really matter. Here, a lot really matter. Like, obviously, your standard, you know, get more HP, get more strength up, that matters. But also, again, the speed of your ship, or mount, in other cases. The distance you can spot enemies. You know, a chance that fallen comrades will not be killed, but only wounded. There's so many different abilities and skills that are really useful. A merchant convoy. The issue now, too, though, is that my little militia army here, of 37, is big enough to where it will scare some Jawa or like Tusken Raiders that are maybe only like 20 or so strong. Like they realize that we have a lot more manpower, and so they will run away from me. Hey, Palpy. We meet again, Kanoa. What is it? Okay, so you don't really have to actually do something. Do you have a task? Some time ago, I loaned out a considerable sum of money to Officer Jaron Artkin. 4,000 credits, to be precise. They were supposed to pay it back within a month, but I have not received a credit from them since. That was months ago. If you could collect the debt from them on my behalf, I would be grateful. Indeed, I would even let you keep 1/5 of that money for your trouble. What do you say? Do you know where I can find Officer Jaron Artkin, my lord? If you leave now, you should be able to find them at the Mandalore outpost. I have no doubt that they will be suitably embarrassed by their conduct and give you all the money that is owed. They will talk. Again, relationship with Palpatine has increased to 4. Never actually done missions for Palpatine, I think. Let's actually leave. The Mandalore outpost, he said. Where is that? Camino. We'll do it the old way. Oh, there it is. I already see it. Ah, that's actually very close. Oh, here we go. Jawas, but again, they're already running away. So, see, that's such the issue, you know. I can put points into persuasion, knowing that I probably won't be able to finish that job anyway. But then I still have this issue where, one, I cannot follow certain targets because they're too fast, but also I cannot outrun, you know, units that will chase me. Let's take a walk around the site a little bit. It's just an outpost. There we go. There we have actually Mandalore. Where's that Geonosis? Looks like Geonosis. I actually don't know if he's in the main hall or somewhere here. Let's actually go to the main hall first. He's probably an Imperial official, since Palpatine lended money to him. Yeah, there we go. Hey there, do I know you? I'm Kanoa. I am Officer Jaren Artkin, a commander of the Galactic Empire and the Lord of Mandalore Outpost and Velmore. You have the look of a mercenary, another vulture come to grow fat on the misery of this land. What is it? I've come to collect the debt you owe to the Emperor. Ah, well, Emperor Palpatine did lend me some credits a while back, but I've done them many favors in the past, and I consider that money as my due payment. Well, that's cute and all, but Emperor Palpatine, you know, the Sith Lord, all the Sith are in him, blah, blah, blah. He asked me to speak to you on his behalf. I still do not see why I should accept what you're asking of me. Oh, Christ. Sake of our friendship. I don't think I owe you much of a favor. Okay. I don't think... I mean, I don't have that money. Yeah, okay. -4? Ugh. Do you have a task? Oh my goodness, this actually mission will let you join them? No. Again with the persuasion issue. Now I just wish I could like beat the crap out of him. Main issue is that I'm going to need money now. And let's see, how much do I have? Yeah, I have 65. I need a lot more. And that means that I'm going to have to plunder a planet. We'll do a save. I guess I can see if they have any task. Do you have any tasks? Thank you, sir. We do not really. Great. So now we got some items that I can sell. My relationship with someone deteriorated with Commander Jimmy Torwalker. Okay. This is for morale, but also I can sell it. So let's head on over to Terrace. And again, I don't want to do this too much because my relationship with the Rebel Alliance will deteriorate in and of itself. I think currently it's not low enough yet to where I need to be worried. But still. Freighters. Because there will come a point to where if my relationship deteriorates so much they will try to start and attack me, or they will even send hunting parties after me. There we go. Got that money. I'll leave 2. There we go. 800. That's a good amount. Could also get a new weapon. God knows I need it. I do now actually have the 800, meaning I could... Yeah, let's do that. I get to keep a 5th of it, which is not... It's not that much. Basically means that the money that I get... Like, I basically don't get any profit from it. But hey, I guess for this episode, we will focus on climbing in Palpy's favor and see what we can do. And again, let me know what you guys also want to see in the upcoming episodes. You know, for example, if you rather see me look up Darth Vader or something, that's also fine. Actually, is he in this? Where's Anakin? Come to collect a debt you owe to the Empire. Or Emperor Palpatine. Doo-doo-doo. $900 credits? Excuse me? When did this happen? What? What an asshole. No one's here, huh? All right. No one's here. Felucia. Well, oh, that's already looted. Huh. Well, let's go here then. Bimial. Oh, wait, what's that? That looked like a ship. I could maybe attack? Alright, in that sense, I'll... Well, let's see if they have something. Do you have to ask bandits have driven that way on nerves, our pictures, and empty? A few nerves we could start. Where is hurt? How many animals do you need? 9 herds? Ugh. I think it's actually funny. Now that they don't have the nerves, they can also not... I don't have that option to do with them. Okay. We'll sell that. Then we'll get back. I need 900. I'm even losing money with this mission. We're gonna get that Jordan eventually. He's gonna have bad karma all over him. It's gonna rot eventually. Plus 15. Actually, in that case, I might just sell this. There we go. It's good money. Again, morally, it's not very good. And you will gain enemies. But still. I think actually I was talking about like Anakin and Darth Vader. I think I'm confusing 2 mods because there's like a side mod that actually does focus on the clones and CIS, I think. Request entry. Yes, sir. Hopefully he's still here. He is. Alright, accept these 900 credits. Has long been overdue. There we go. Alright. And the cool thing is, now we actually have that money. So if you want to be kind of a dick, you can keep that money. You can keep it. You can use it. But once the time limit for the quest is up, you will lose a lot of relationship points with that person. Main hall. Look at that. He actually has a guest. Do I know you? I'm Knoa. I'm Officer Wedreleno, a commander of the Galactic Empire and the Lord of Iridonia and Sereno. Well, I have not heard of you, but you have the look of a man who might make something of himself someday. What is it? Do you have any tasks? I have some... Nope. Told you collected the money you owed me from Officer Jaren Arkin. Good, it's about time I had it back. I believe I promised to give you 1/5 of it all, eh? Palpy is Canadian. Well, that makes 800 credits, so if you give me my share, that's 3,200 credits. You can keep the rest. Of course, my lord. There you go. Quest complete, and our relationship now is to 7. Must admit, I'm impressed, Kanoa. I lost hope of ever getting this money back. Please accept my sincere thanks. Let's actually... We're almost at the end of the episode, but let's see if he has one more task. I have something you could... Same bullcrap again. Okay. Let's find someone new to talk to. You know what? Let's intermingle with some of the rebels. Oh, what we got here? Oh, I'm glad we still get a fight at the end. And a big one at that. Little bit overkill for 19 Jawas, but still. Hopefully we get some good items out of this that we can sell. Of course, it's Jawas, so it won't be that much worth, but still. Wow, they killed the TIE Fighter pilot. It's actually a pretty elite unit. Nice. See, this is the problem with my vibroblade, is how short it is. Size does matter in this case. No casualties here. Okay. Yeah, crap. Alright, we do get some units that can be upgraded. There we go. We got 2 stormtroopers now. Right, we're going here. And I only really got lucky with that battle because the patrol fleet actually got to them. Who do we have here? Master Command is okay. Guess no one's here. Oh, okay. Should be planet administrator somewhere.